Hey Bushes, Perry here, and today we're with Zailee Stella and guest Maddison Kelly. How are we all today?
Good.
We're at the beautiful New Leaf Cafe and we have a few cakes that we are trying. So what has everyone got?
Lemon slice.
I got the Snickers slice.
And I got a Dubai cookie.
And I've gone with a carrot cake and a chai, my favourite.
Oh, nice.
I'll hand it over to Zailee.
Thanks. Well, Madison and I are actually really good friends. Like, we've known each other for years and had heaps of classes together. So, can you tell us a bit about yourself?
Well, I'm 14 years old and I play golf at Bairnsdale and Sandhurst Golf Club. I've been playing golf for a long time now and hope to take it further. And yes, we've had lots of classes and dance and everything.
Yeah. When did you start playing golf?
In 2019 I started.
Pretty good.
What's your biggest achievement in golf so far?
In 2022, I won the Women's Spring Tournament Net Trophy. I was the youngest person to ever win it, and on the day, a lady actually asked me if I was just practicing before school, and then she ended up winning the stroke and I ended up winning the net, and she just made a speech about how she couldn't believe that I actually won.
That's crazy.
I guess, how did you get into golf? Did you try the sports before it? Kind of who introduced it to you?
This is a very random story, but I actually had a sleepover at a friend's house and they used to do my golf at Bairnsdale Golf Club. And I went into a session and I just loved it so much and kept going. And like my dad kind of followed in playing a bit, but still doesn't play as much as I do.
Yeah. So, how often do you practice each week?
3 to 4 times a week, as much as I can, to be honest, plus competitions.
Yeah. What part of the game do you work on the most?
Probably my irons, because chipping and putting has always come very naturally, but irons not so much.
Tell us a bit about a handicap and how that works, and I guess what yours is at and what you aim for yours to be at, I guess.
So I always say handicap's like a rating system on how good you are. My handicap sits at 6.7 at the moment, and I hope to get it down to scratch or probably lower.
So, Maddie, this is a bit of a random question, but what does a handicap mean?
A handicap is basically a rating system that rates you on where your game sits. So the lower your handicap is, the better you are as a golfer.
And I guess, what's the point of having a handicap?
So then people are versing people in their same range of golf. So then a really good golfer is versing another golfer who isn't as good, and it just doesn't reflect their strength as much.
So it's kind of a way, I guess, to even the playing field?
Yeah, I'd definitely say that.
Yeah, cool.
Do you have a professional golfer that you look up to?
Probably Hannah Green or Minjee Lee. I had the pleasure of meeting Hannah Green 2 years ago at the Australian Open, but they're definitely my favourites.
Yeah. Wow.
Well,
You mentioned that your dad also plays golf. Who would you say is the better golfer?
I'd definitely say I spend the least time out of the trees and probably would beat him. I don't think he would like me to say that, but I definitely don't hit as many trees or end up in as many hollows as he does.
Do you reckon he finds it irritating that, I guess, you're so much younger than him and you're probably flogging him in a game he's played for longer?
Yeah, I definitely think so, because him and his brother used to go play a lot, and I think he finds it a bit defeating, but then he also is proud that I can beat him.
Yeah. So I'm sure you've heard about Lockie's story, trying to impress a girl, club ends up in the tree, embarrassing.
I may or may not have been trying to show off to a girl, and we were playing in the junior pro-am. It was extremely wet. I had my practice swing. The club slipped out of my hands and it's helicoptered in slow motion into the top of a pine tree. And I was playing the proper pro-am the next day, so I had to try and find a club to use.
Did you get it back?
Yeah, about 1 week later.
Oh, nice.
They had to get the boom lift up there to get it.
Do you have anything that topped that? Were you there when that happened?
Yes, I was there when that happened. That was the junior pro-am. I was playing in the group behind him. Yes, it was very wet, but still, I don't know how he lost the golf club in the tree. I don't think I have any funny stories to top that, but definitely when I was 4, I used to go and have a family trip to Tathra, and my dad introduced me to driving a golf cart, and I thought it'd be a really funny idea to drive a golf cart through a wattle tree and then proceed to cover me and my dad fully head to toe in wattle. He did not find it as funny, but I definitely did at the time, and I wasn't allowed to drive a golf cart for a few years after that.
How far would you like to take your golf, into the future?
I plan to hopefully go and play college in America. Just like the team aspect, but then also going and playing somewhere that isn't Australia, I think would just be a really good experience.
I guess, is there any ways, we have a few different sports and they can be taken overseas. Is there any ways you can do that while you're young?
Not as much.
Yeah.
Like, you probably could, but just like, it's harder to get over to America and stuff, obviously, like flights and traveling and stuff. But when you're as young, maybe like when you get to 18 and stuff, there's definitely like the junior girls teams and stuff, but otherwise not really.
Yeah. Is there like a tournament you dream of playing for one day?
Probably the Australian Open. That'd be a really cool experience.
Yeah, I bet.
Do you have any other hobbies that aren't playing golf?
I played for the Painesville Cricket under-13s team like this year and last year, and I've done that for the past 3 seasons, but mostly it's golf all the time.
What advice has helped you the most in golf?
Probably just that it's one game or it's one shot and you can always come back from it. Golf is a game of chance, and even as hard as you try, there's always going to be that one bad round or that one bad shot, but you can always come back from it.
So like, how do you handle pressure like when you're in a competition?
I have this thing that a lady told me, it's called a goldfish memory. You just don't think about anything that's happened in the past, you just focus on what's going to happen next and how you can turn your round around.
Yeah, very inspiring.
Do you have any tournaments coming up or any that you've just played? And I guess, how have you gone in those ones?
On the weekend, it was the South Pines annual tournament, and on the first day I played in the women's championships and I won the scratch event, and then on the Sunday I played with Tyler in the partnership event and we won again.
Oh, well, look at you.
Damn.
Cleaning up. And I guess with that, did you say it was junior, or do you verse people your age or people that are older?
Oh, people that are older.
Yeah.
A lot older.
Yeah.
Have you ever watched Happy Gilmore?
Yes, I've watched both of the Happy Gilmores. So I have a lot of tournaments coming up, such as the Women's Club Championships at Bairnsdale Golf Club and the Junior Girls Club Championships at Bairnsdale Golf Club, and then playing comps at my other home club at Sandhurst and Hidden Valley.
I guess, how do you prepare for those tournaments when I'm assuming they're very close together and you're obviously just playing golf as you normally do? Is there any, I guess, extra training or just that you do to prepare for that?
Obviously, golf doesn't really have an off-season, so I feel like I'm always training for something that's coming up. But maybe if there's like a big thing like the club champions, I've been putting in extra work to hopefully take home a win.
Yeah.
What's the furthest you've ever travelled for golf, like golf competitions?
Probably like Tokemore or Geelong or something.
Yeah.
Like just outside Victoria, I would say.
Yeah.
Do you have like a favourite golf club?
Probably the North Course at Sandhurst, to be honest, is my favourite. There's a lot of water, a lot of challenges, and it makes my game work harder.
Yeah.
Well, Bushes, we're signing off now. Thanks, and thank you, Madison, and all the best for your future. And thank you, New Leaf Cafe.
Also, Jeff said to try the croque monsieur. It's like apparently an amazing lasagna cake dish.
Thank you for tuning in, and we can't wait to see you next time. See you, Bushes.
See you,
Bye.
Bushes.